Western society has held a lot of solid beliefs over the years. Among them, the wide-held belief in a gender binary is one of those things. Gender binary? What's that? Isn't that something to do with computers and numbers? No. No. The gender binary isn't about ones and zeros. Instead, it's about male and female. These are two genders which are assigned by doctors at birth, based on the presence of certain bodily anatomy. So, by that meaning, non-binary means not within the binary of gender. Now, I know somebody must be thinking, that's not possible. Anatomy only has two options. And somebody else has a comeback of, what about intersex people? They have the characteristics of both sexes. To that, I pose to you both. Why are we so worried about what makes up other people's bodies? There are many ways to express your gender identity. There are a lot of different cultures in which there are more than two genders. Some native tribes believe in some people having two souls within their body, both masculine and feminine. This is called two-spirit. Other groups around the world believe in a third gender that is neither feminine nor masculine, but something altogether different. And those are just a couple of examples of cultural genders, which fall under what can be called the non-binary umbrella. Then, there are also those that don't feel a connection to any gender. They have no gender. They are agender. Along with this, some people feel like they flow between or among genders. Sometimes they feel like one gender, sometimes another, or perhaps like no gender at all, or somewhere in between. Depending on the circumstances or what a person feels connected to, this experience could be called by multiple names. Gender fluid, gender flux, girl flux, boy flux, agender flux. There are tons of terms, which can all, though similar, mean different things to different people. That's okay. The distinction matters to some. There are differences and reasons for using those terms, and that's okay. All of these identities, and more, fall under the non-binary umbrella. What matters is that people are people, whoever they are and however they identify. Now, this is a whole other video topic, though I feel the need to address it here, at least in part. Gender identity and pronouns are not inherently connected. Although some people may identify as non-binary and use they-them pronouns, not all non-binary people use these pronouns. Some non-binary folk use she, her, or he, him pronouns. Other non-binary people may use pronouns like they, fair, ze, them, or a, airs, among others. And yet, other non-binary people may be uncomfortable using any pronouns at all, and are referred to using only a name. For example, Ash needs to pick up Ash's sweater from the floor. Just like how pronouns are not inherently linked to a person's gender, neither is a person's appearance. Non-binary doesn't have a particular look. Just because somebody looks like a man or like a woman, that does not discount or erase the fact that somebody is non-binary. Clothes are not gendered, but rather just pieces of fabric that people use to cover their bodies, the associations with which have changed over the years. Links to some of this will be in the description, of course. There are many ways to be non-binary. There is no wrong way to be non-binary. Links to resources are in the description. Thanks for watching the OCD Enby. Stay safe out there.